up, everybody? It's your favorite duo, Lamont, aka God's Dirty Hands.
Vanessa Phillips, aka Vanessa Phillips.
Always. um, you know, we skipped a little week or whatever. There's been a lot going on. I thought about, like doing just like pop-up episodes, but a lot of the tragic shit going on is just like it needs its own time in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, um, we're living in crazy times. But with that being said, in chat, if it's working properly, you can type in exclamation KT and the links for the other sites where you could find cultural talk should pop up if it works correctly. Yeah, boom, there you go. So make sure y'all go follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Go subscribe first and foremost. Um, So yeah, we're gonna talk about the Buffalo shooting. I don't think we had the opportunity to actually speak about that. That I could recall.
Yeah, I don't remember talking
Uh,
about it.
we might have, but we'll touch on that again. Have a something to pop up when we talk about that, and we're gonna talk about the children and the situation in Texas. So let me see. Okay, what we're gonna do here? We're gonna start talking about the Buffalo situation. If this works properly, give me a second. Okay, boom, there we go. So these are the individuals that were murdered in cold blood in Buffalo, New York, within the last month. There's the pictures and their names to go with it. If you don't know, a young man drove to Buffalo with an AR. Um, it was racially motivated. He had the N word written on the barrel of the rifle that he used to kill these people. In the video, you can see that he shot a white man. The white man screams no. And he says, "I am sorry." So first and foremost, I need y'all. Yeah, most disturbing video ever. First and foremost, guys, I want to know how y'all feel about this. Y'all thoughts, and if you've seen the video, it was very upsetting to me, honestly. Babe, anything you want to say about this little situation? It's a crazy situation.
It's hurtful and it's so sad and it's the world is crazy right now and I have a whole different way of thinking. So like I just always feel like the world needs to repent, you know what I mean? And I just feel like, I didn't get to watch the video. I don't want to watch the video. I think um watching George Floyd is what traumatized me. You know what I mean? So I just feel like watching those kind of videos that it hurts, and I just feel like, like I remember watching like a news reporter talk about it and was like, "Oh, do you think that he was just like, mental it's always like mental health
When it comes to them doing it.
do you know what I mean? And I just I can't really I can't. It's frustrating. You know what I mean? Innocent lives are taken. So like, and I always say like I'm pro mental health. Definitely. I'm definitely one of those people that, takes mental health serious. But at the same time, like certain things you could label mental health and certain things you just can't. You know what I mean? And to me that it's just hurtful. It's sad and my heart goes out to the families.
I just want to say if you have a, a racial slur written on the barrel of the gun, yeah, man, that's not a mental. I mean, so now we're gonna say racism is a mental illness, just like they're trying to say make pedophilia a mental illness because no offense, it's like a leans towards more of a demographic
Yeah,
of race.
I feel like they want to label. I feel like they just want to put a label to everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why can a person just have hate in them and just kill? Right? Because that's a serial killer, isn't it?
Yeah, what he did was crazy.
Right? So to me, it's just like Stop always trying to label something. Stop always like, oh man.
I mean, again, I'm gonna leave these pictures up, and we're gonna take a few seconds where we're just not gonna speak. We're just gonna pay our respects. How we do at Cultural Talk. So we're gonna take like 30 seconds. We're gonna pay some respect to them. All right. And I want to say, like Kev talked about the video. I seen the video, and yeah, um, you know, it hits you as a human being. I don't care how gangster you are, how tough you are, how gangster you think you are. When you see things like that, if it doesn't touch you to the core, then you should get yourself checked, because it's saddening. And I seen George Floyd, and it builds hatred within me then for the people that are doing these crimes, and it's messed up. But no, but it's messed up. It's messed up of me to even have hatred because one person does it, and then we all start to label that whole group. It's not fair. I hear mental illness. I mean, go get help. Are you seeing a therapist? Are you talking to people? Are you getting the necessary help? Or are you just labeling it mental illness because,
Yeah.
hey guys, I just wanted to be labeled mental illness? Like, it's not cool. What was that like? There was 10 people we just had up there? 10 people that lost their life because someone decided to come shoot with a gun.
Right.
And I'm tired of hearing, oh, it's the video games and it's rap. It's not. What are you? The stuff that I see on TV and my kids can access on YouTube is worse than what you hear. It's what you're seeing. What you're seeing it all plays a factor. But that kid wasn't listening to rap. Does he play video games? Call of Duty does not. I play Call of Duty. I know the difference. I play Call of Duty so I don't actually go hurt someone.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was like, oh, let me go play Call of Duty in real life. But again, they're going to places where people are supposed to feel comfortable, like a grocery store, a church. When is enough enough? What is it going to take?
It's just one of those instances that it makes me think like everywhere like you need a metal detector everywhere. Like you need to be checked. Straight up New York said.
Listen, at this point, that's what they're calling for, and if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. So, Gabi, I see you in here, brother. Um, you know, for me, just innocent people dying don't sit right with me. They just don't. It never will. Um, I'm a firm believer in karma. And for so long we've tried to. I say it again. We went the Martin Luther King route, which is peaceful.
Yeah.
They don't want us to go the Malcolm X route because then we're labeled terrorists. We're labeled terrorists, but the KKK is not a terroristic group. Still confusing to me. Gangs are considered RICO. You got a whole thing for that, mob, all that. It's crazy.
Organized crime. Yeah.
Organized crime, but the KKK isn't considered that. I just feel like everybody should be held accountable and everybody should be forced to own their bullshit. Yeah. Killing innocent people is not cool. If that's how you really felt, right? If you're mentally ill, like they're trying to say, and you want to kill people, go shoot at people that can shoot back. Go shoot at some people who got guns. I don't care if the people you're shooting at are white, black, Spanish. If they could defend themselves, go risk your luck. But you're not. You're innocent people are dying because people are just immature and they're immature. They're evil.
Yeah.
Evil in unexpected ways. So we had that happen around a month ago, and then this happened just this week.
Yeah.
So this week, in Texas, 18-year-old goes into a school, and he takes the lives of these individuals, which is it's traumatizing if you have kids. Me, I'm a father, and I've had conversations with the school before where if I don't feel my kid is safe here, that's a problem. Those are conversations I've had with the school. These parents sent their kids to school, and they'll never be able to see their kids smile, laugh, play ever again. It's very hurtful. It definitely hits home. Um, we're gonna take a moment. We just gonna, pay our respects, from the Culture Talks family to theirs. Um, I'm gonna be taking the pictures down and putting them back up from time to time throughout the conversation. Um, there's a person that's not on this though. That was ended up dying because his wife died. Like it was a video of him putting flowers on her grave, and then a few hours later, boom, he passes away supposedly with a heart attack. This affected a lot of people. A lot of people. I seen a EMT was on TV and he was talking about how he was helping his daughter's friend who was shot, or helping something like that.
Yeah.
And then found out his kid was shot. Can you imagine that? Something I don't ever wish or ever hope I ever have to deal with. Oh yeah, no, we gonna say that too. He shot his grandmother in the face. So his grandmother was the first victim.
Mm-hmm.
Shot her in the face, stole the car. That's evil. That's evil. That's evil. That's evil. That's evil. I don't. I mean, it's tough to talk about on camera because the thoughts that go in my mind are I match evil with evil, which isn't what we should be doing. We should be paying our respects to these young kings and queens that never got a chance to make the world a better place or have an opportunity to live. It's truly saddens me. Um, this is why I feel strongly about teaching my kids how to shoot a gun, how to defend themselves. Because in this world we live in, it's not fair. Even school ain't safe. Church ain't safe. School ain't safe. Grocery store ain't safe. I mean, only place is safe sometimes is the home.
Yeah, it's tough. Sorry guys. Um, I don't understand how you just wake up and you choose violence. To me, that's the main thing. Um, he's a young kid. I understand he was bullied. I get that. And that's, that's sad and that's unfortunate. But again, how do you wake up and you take innocent lives? To me, if I'm bullied, I'm gonna probably want to hurt the person that's bullying me, not innocent little children. You understand? So to me, like, I just don't understand that. I don't get that. And, I saw the video of his mom, and that infuriated me even more. The excuses that she was making, and, like, because there is no excuse. Um, I'm sorry, I don't think there is an excuse. And if I was a parent and my kid did that, I would probably be ashamed, and hurt. Um, and just like the facts that they're even giving out, even about like the cops, like I was telling you, that went to go pick up their kids instead of rushing to that school. Like, it's just so selfish. Like, I understand you want to protect your kids. Everybody wants to protect their kids, but at the same time, it's like you have a job.
The thing is this. Pardon me. He sends out a message saying he's going to shoot a elementary school. Why not spread out the police to protect all the elementary schools in his area? So when boy walk up there with this AR, he get his brains blown out. Or you take him down if he's willing to go down easy, whatever the case is. There's a million things that could have probably been handled with that to make the situation go.
I don't even understand why he shot his grandma. Like,
Because she wasn't. He wanted the car, she wouldn't give it to him.
That is insane. And to me, it's just like, what did you say that they were saying that it was like on music or whatever?
They try to say it's video games and music.
I mean, all right. So I do believe that some of that stuff, if you listen to it for a long time or if you watch it for a long time, if you're a young kid, like I do think that that builds like an aggression. I do think that. But at the same time, it's just no. Once again, you're trying to label something. You're trying to find an excuse and trying to find a reason of why this person did that, and it's not that. You know, I don't think it's that. That's just my opinion.
Um, Honestly, I'll say this, right? Let me just read some comments because it's mind-boggling. Yami says, "I am all for mental illness and getting help, but there's not a single person I could come up to and say he had this mental illness, so he killed harmless kids in a setting where they should have been safe and will be able to make should have been safe and will be able to make me understand that." Agreed. I take my thing everywhere with me, especially when I'm with my family. I hate to say it, but I don't feel safe just doing everyday normal shit, stepping outside my crib. Gabi, I agree with you. I keep that thing with me, and it's 20 in the clip, one in the head, because if somebody gotta go, it won't be one of mine. So I agree with you, brother. Yami. And if I was being bullied, etc., his parents should have been more involved, etc. They failed their child. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought Pop 2 got a comment. Don't forget he shot his grandma in the face first and then went to the school and killed them innocent kids. You're right, Pop. The moment he sent that message about shooting up the school, they should have took his ass. Agreed, Gabi. They should have tracked his location on that phone and took his ass before 21 people ended up dead because 2 teachers died. It's the person itself. It's not no video game. I've been playing video games since they came out. I never want to, and I ain't never want to kill nobody.
Right.
Okay, and that's what I wanted to touch on, right? Does a video game bring aggression? Yeah, I curse niggas out on the video game every time. It's in the moment aggression. I've never been like, oh, this pussy kill me on Call of Duty. I'm gonna go pistol whip his face and I'm gonna go find him and murder him. No. I've never gotten smoked in Call of Duty having a bad day and been like, I'm gonna go to this school and I'm gonna go do this to some innocent kids. No. Um, the mom's talking about my son had his reasons. Forgive him. Bitch, what? What fucking reasons he got?
It was so
Because listen, let me say this. That was my kid and you said that shit? Oh, I'm on your top, bitch. I'm on your ass. You gonna feel pain. I'll tell you, match evil with evil, you will see evil. Something happened to my kids, y'all gonna see evil. The world gotta feel my pain then. But to sit here and have the audacity to be on camera talking about forgive my son, he had his reasons. What, being bullied? Being broke with an iPhone 13? Bitch, I don't got an iPhone 13. Miss me. I seen niggas bullied. Well, because of what he wore. Niggas is wearing women's clothes. I doubt that's a reason. And that's gonna make you want to go shoot
How
some
old is
kids.
he?
He's 18.
You could go get a job and get better clothes. So I don't want to hear that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the excuses that they're giving they're just not valid to me. I'm sorry, they're not. So it's one of those things like try again, buddy. Not buying it.
Again, these are the victims. You know, rest in rest in power, kings and queens.
Yami, she said, do we know how he got into the school? Honestly, you could just walk into any school. That's just
No.
how I feel.
No, that's not. You can't because you got to buzz in. So who let him in? Someone had to let him in.
Should they be what is it, reprimanded?
Yeah. And why was an unstable 18-year-old able to get a gun? We should have a stricter system in place to avoid all of that.
Agreed.
And your brother Lewis said no one needs an AR-15. Okay. I agree with the stricter to get in schools. I totally agree.
Mhm.
I want to say this though, bro. You know why? I could say I need an AR-15 because I don't feel safe. My family don't feel safe, and maybe me shooting one bullet at a time is not. Maybe I want to be able to have a semi-auto where it can shoot a few, or as fast as I tap the trigger, or not everybody deserves a gun though. It's a privilege. Um, Maybe people should have mental health evaluations before you're able to have a gun. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
It is very easy to get a gun, and it's not okay. And now, 21 innocent souls dead because of lackadaisical bullshit, justice system, and everything. Because the cops going to go get their kids first. I understand, but you're telling me no. But the first thought was let's get our kids instead of let's get this guy. I
Right.
don't understand, man. I'm going for the dude. I'm going to inflict pain. You gonna shoot up a school? I'm gonna give you some pain in the back of this car.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna ask about the video footage? Nobody. You just threaten to shoot kids. Nobody's gonna ask.
And you know what? God bless that woman, that teacher that tried to protect them kids and sacrifice her life for them.
She did. That's an amazing soul right there. Gabi said it's easy to get a gun. It was through the door that wasn't locked. How the fuck you got an unlocked door at the school?
Yep, I'm suing. That's it. That's what I'm doing.
He said Rambo needs an AR-15, not us. In the world we live in, don't say that. We could be at war any moment. We're at war with ourselves. And I'm not talking, I'm just saying like the races, like Spanish and blacks, blacks and whites, whites and Spanish, like none of us give each other the proper love. So you're always at war. You never know what the next person got, and that's the problem. In a perfect world, nobody would need an AR-15. Yes, I agree. But in the way the world is, I'm gonna be real with you. I do need an AR-15, and I want to switch on it. I don't care. I need to protect mine. And even if I gotta go out trying, I'm gonna go. I want to go out taking as many as I can. That's just me, though. I understand why we shouldn't have guns. I mean, yes, there needs to be mental evaluations for sure. Like, if you like, first of all, most of us have 90% of us have some kind of mental health issue.
Right.
It's about, are you getting it treated? Are you working on it? And how compassionate they can find you, because these therapists are very good at reading signs.
Yeah.
When my daughter goes, we go. And my therapist knows bullshit a mile away. She reads body language and everything. So, hold on. Lewis said, "Ding ding, mental health evaluation should be. We have stricter laws to drive a car than to buy and own a gun." Woo, that's a bar, bro, because it's a fact. Gordo said, "It's not a gun problem, it's a person issue. A gun can't do anything without a user." That is a good point, and that's what I'm saying. A nigga like me, I'm not out here just shooting nobody. Oh, and people would tell you, my therapist would tell you, "Hey, Lamont got issues," but Lamont is in control. That's the thing. A person who's not in control or is having a mental lapse, because a mental lapse, you might do some crazy shit, and I'll be the first to admit it. I don't have mental lapses anymore, but years ago, yeah, you have a mental lapse, you want to do some crazy shit. It's not. If you can't control yourself and you can't understand that you need help, there's no need. A gun is not the answer, bro. A gun is not the answer. And then on top of it, we're giving guns but no training with the gun. Why can't before you get a gun you get trained properly or something?
Or a test, or
a test, a test where you would,
right.
you know what I mean? Something where you watch and you learn and taking like, oh, he moving a little weird. I don't like the way he moving. Why not something?
Right.
Why not check someone's social media? Former football player said, I'm gonna put the picture up one more time, guys. Why not have individuals that work for law enforcement in charge of watching people's social medias, like for certain things that could be deemed a threat to society?
But you don't think that that doesn't happen, because I feel like it does.
Well, if it does, they're doing a terrible job.
Absolutely. I feel like they let things like this. Man, let me tell you something. We could get on into a whole rabbit hole bullshit about this. I feel like the government knows a lot of shit and they just let shit happen so that we could be distracted. That's just my opinion, you know? But what do I know?
I mean, that's true. That's very true. Again, what's y'all thoughts on it though? Or when you heard it, like, what was your first thought? Because for me, I was like, wow, my kids. I thought about my kids and what I would do.
My first thought was, shit, this is in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's near Pop.
That's my first thought because I always say I'm gonna move to San Antonio. So that was the first thing that I thought about. But I kind of was like, not for real, for real. I was like, maybe this is like not real. Because remember, like Sandy Hook, how they was like
Trying to say it was fake.
right. So, but it took me a while to like I said, it took me a while to process because like it's innocent kids. You know what I mean? And it's just it just the thought of them being scared, the thought of
Not being able to help protect them.
right, the thought of them like they can't protect themselves. You understand? Like they can't.
Mm-mm.
They can't.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely heart wrenching, man. Because I got babies, man. I'll tell you, I got babies. And listen, y'all, I believe we had the birthing story where I said when Leilani, well, that was like a parent episode, but we are talking about the birthing stories, and I said it when Leilani went through the whole situation when she had Malia. I told God straight up, like, listen, I changed. I changed. Something happens to my daughter, I'm gonna put evil into the world. A lot of people gonna have to feel how I feel. It's not right of me, but that's the thought process of if something happened to my kid, how far I was going to go.
Yeah.
Like if I gotta feel that type of pain, nah. All the shit that I put to the side to become a better man is out the window. Y'all gonna see who I really am. Like, cause I became a family man and bettered myself for my kids. So if you take one of my kids, you're gonna see what I really am. That's the difference.
Right.
Gordo, a lot of individuals own weapons and guns, but only a few do these shootings. Personally, no parent should have to worry about sending their kids to school. At least one officer at every school or two outside and one inside. That's a good point.
That is a good point.
That's something that I wanted my money going towards.
Mhm.
My boy Ozzy Frog in Australia showing us some love. Yeah, man, it's a tough world that we're in, bro. That situation, again, rest in peace to the Buffalo victims, these 10 beautiful souls that were taken from us. And then rest in peace to these 21 people, young kings and queens that were taken from us way, way, way too soon. And to the two brave teachers that, were trying to protect them kids and probably were trying to console them in the craziest shit ever. Because this is, it's extremely crazy. So rest in peace to all them beautiful souls.
Mhm.
Man, yeah. So, we had to get that out the way because that shit is so sad. We have to do better, people. We have to do better, man. We have to, as human beings, at some point, yo, we got to be better. And it's crazy because we talk about mental health daily. When we on this show, it comes up all the time. Hey, we gotta do better. We gotta hold everybody accountable for their actions as well.
Yep.
Sad. We won't switch topics though. So if ever, like, I don't know if you guys seen earlier before we really started talking about anything, I typed in exclamation KT and the links to our other socials pop up. All right. Now, also, guys, if you right now type in exclamation point TG, Culture Talks automatically sends you back the Gooch message. So you could do that right now. If y'all want Culture Talks to give you some Gooch love, to get that Gooch love going in there, just type in exclamation TG. And if you want the link to our other socials, YouTube, which we're live, TikTok, Instagram, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you go on to TikTok and you go on to Instagram. Show us some love. Go check out the merch. All that good stuff. The Gooch. Gordo, what's your thoughts about some teachers carrying a weapon to protect the children?
I agree.
At this point, yup. And you know what's sad? I think every teacher should carry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or at least like somebody on the floor. You know what I mean?
No, this is why I say every teacher. Yup. You gotta have at least in a certain vicinity. I need a certain amount of teachers locked and loaded. I'm just saying. I'm all for that. And they better be ready to let that thing go for my kids. That's all I'm saying. That was a good question. What's your thoughts on that, baby?
I think that's a good idea. Like I said, I think I don't think it should be a requirement. You know what I mean? Because most people are not comfortable carrying a gun, or I would want to say like yeah, most people are. I'm not gonna stereotype, but like at least have a couple people on the floor that have a gun. You know what I mean? And like I said, have like a training. No offense. You know how they have fire drills and they have bomb drills or whatever. What is it called?
We have hurricane drills.
Right.
Tornado warning. Hey, you gonna get tornado.
I think that that's what I said. Training.
Yeah. No, he commented. Don't.
Yeah. So yeah, I think they should have a training on that. Definitely, absolutely. It has to happen because like I said, like ever since Columbine and shit like that, like
that was crazy.
That was bad crazy, remember? And then blame it on Marilyn Manson.
Pops, the Gooch, Gordo, exclamation TG, Matt Conway, exclamation TG, Vanessa, exclamation TG. We got the Gooch going crazy in here. Leilani, exclamation TG. Pop said, FYI, nice hoodie, D. Pop, she stole my shit. It's really mine. She stole it. Mommy said no. Mommy, why do you think they should not have guns in the school? Well, I can't see till I go down. Hold on. They are allowing teachers to have a gun, but they have to go through a training. Gordo said, obviously they should be trained, but I think in today, it's needed. Teachers should have the choice if they are or not, even stun guns or pepper spray, but something to protect themselves and these kids.
Yeah.
Amen, brother, man. Some religious people. What you mean?
I don't know. I think she needs to go against their religion, I guess. I don't know. It's my mom, guys.
Yeah, that's mom. That's mommy. Diamo. We don't know exactly what she means, but she could say some people's religion.
Put it in Spanish, mom.
Put it in Spanish, mommy. Half-matic. Armed retired cop / military should be mandatory in all schools. Metal detectors. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen on that. Amen. Because we need, yeah, that's getting pinned too. We pinning that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, man, we got to protect these kids. They are future. And we lost 19 young kings and queens that we don't even know what they could have been. Future presidents, future CEOs, astronauts, scientists that could have bettered this world. They could have cured many diseases. We don't know. But again, this is why we always say, guys, if you ever feel like everybody gonna have a moment where they don't feel right, talk to somebody, get some help before you do something crazy like this. Now, 21 people are dead. How many family members, though, are traumatized for life? And if you have other kids, you don't even feel safe sending them to school.
Right.
It's a cold world. Okay, Sierra. Hello, this is Keith, Sierra's husband. I don't believe teachers will and should have the right to carry while in school. They might have the wrong idea when it comes to protecting our kids, but when teachers get into fights with students, they might head towards it. I I believe that we need to have undercover armed officers. Yo, that is a great fucking
That
point
is a
too.
good point. Yeah.
That is a great point too.
Yep. And
But
I'll
then,
tell you
but
why.
you still need the mental evaluation.
Yeah.
Because what he's saying is basically, if you're scared, right? If you're scared of the kids you're supposed to protect,
Right.
you're gonna put that kid down if they get aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the problem, though.
Right.
That's why you need the mental health.
Yeah.
Because you can see, if you talk to someone, you won't hear the racism.
Yeah.
You can see the racism. It don't matter, white, black, orange. It don't matter. But Keith, that's an amazing point. I appreciate you coming in and saying that, to be 100% honest with you.
And you know what's crazy? That's funny that he mentioned that, because I remember vividly when I was in 7th grade, there was this bad kid, the kid that I told you that I fought
Mm-hmm.
in school for throwing his spitball at me. He was a badass little kid. But during this time, he was just one of those like ADHD kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember watching a teacher slap the shit out of him. Like straight up slap the shit out of him. And I was just like, oh, like she can't do that. If she wasn't suspended, she was not nothing.
You slap my kid, I'm on your top.
Nothing. So
That's a great point.
it is a great
But
point.
this is why I always tell people to come up on here and get in them comments and let us know how you feel, because it's just realness.
So my mom said, because of their religion, the teachers, some of them are like, they have
They don't
religious
believe in-
beliefs
yeah.
that they wouldn't.
Those ones wouldn't have to in a situation like Gordo asked.
Right.
Okay, hold on. Let's get into this. Halfmatic. They have better security in sporting events than they do in schools. Money does things.
Sure does.
Yo, amen, man. Because at the end of the day, man, like I said, I'd rather pay for security in a school than any place else if it means my kids are safe. Or, I mean, even like, yo, just think about like churches too. People are getting killed. Like these places that are supposed to be safe havens. People should feel protected.
Yeah.
They're not. So if that's the case, then yes, we need protection. Metal detect. I don't care. Metal detectors. If I gotta walk through one, I don't care if I gotta show my license to carry my gun with me everywhere I go. I don't care, because I'm legal.
Right.
I'm not finna shoot shit up for no reason.
Yeah.
So the people that would most likely have a problem with it are the people that are doing dumb illegal shit.
Yep. Shout out to Nikki. You're watching. Hey, Nikki.
Hey, girl.
Let us know what you think on the topic that we're discussing, please.
Ask the question. The question was, do you think that teachers should be allowed to carry guns in schools to protect the children's? Why or why not?
Right.
You want to read that one?
Sure. So I'm assuming this is still Sierra's husband.
Mm-hmm.
As a mental psychologist, teachers need to be examined and given that opportunity to carry. However, we see the mental health side, people are using it to their advantage, but as a forensic psychologist, we look at what led them to the matter. So somewhere they're not telling us something when they come for assessments. Yeah.
So my question to you is, are they that good liars, or are people not just able to piece together the bullshit? Because it's, you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
right.
Can you not? I can only imagine how hard it is to tell, but I feel like there got to be some sort of monitoring where they don't know they're being monitored to know. And I'm just talking about all is in this test for us to get guns and shit. Like, I don't feel like racist people should have guns because they're technically scared, and then you can kill somebody off of your fear. So it's just tough because I want my kids protected. I don't want to have to be that parent outside of the school waiting to protect. I mean, if I gotta risk my life for kids' lives, I would do it in a heartbeat. But we got to figure something out.
Yeah.
This world is crazy. Oh my God, this world is crazy. Michael Phillips, yes. Learn. Any questions? Oh, there's automated messages now too. I almost forgot. So after every so many minutes or comments, it'll pop up. The automated message says, "Any questions you want us to speak on? Don't be shy. Let us know. We ain't shy. We're gonna give you that raw realness." I think that we can assess as much, but we are not. We cannot override their rights. That's a great point. Great point.
What up, madam?
Oh
He's
my
watching.
goodness, man. So
Um,
shit is sad. We're
it
gonna
is sad.
since I didn't think we were gonna still talk about it, but we're gonna put up the picture of the Buffalo incident again, the victims, and then the Texas incident, just so y'all can see and y'all can pay y'all moment of respect with us. Mm, sad, 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 sad. Um, anything you would like to talk about, or any rumors, anything you heard about you would like to speak on?
I want to speak about the child. That's what I want to speak about.
Yeah, I don't know, guys, if you've seen this Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. Oh, it was getting crazy. I'm gonna let you take control on this one.
Okay, so let me tell you this, guys. I go to work and I watch the trial. This is what I do every day at 9 o'clock in the morning because it is that fucking good. So one thing that I did learn, the reason why it's in Virginia is because she wrote the op-ed there.
Mm-mm.
Boom.
The op-ed that she didn't write, but then said she wrote on the stand.
Correct. Okay. So yeah. So I was hyped because a lot of names were getting thrown, and Miss Kate Moss was a surprise witness.
But do you know why they were allowed to call her as a witness?
Yeah, because she brought her up.
Because she brought her up. So since they brought her up, from what I've seen, his legal team got excited when they brought.
They sure did.
Yes,
Yep.
got you.
Yep.
Stop it.
Yep. She fell into the booby trap.
Got him.
Listen, man. So I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. The closing argument. There was a closing argument yesterday. And they should know by Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
What's the verdict? I'm gonna say this. Do I think Johnny Depp is 100% innocent? No, I don't think he's 100% innocent. I do think that he has defended himself in some kind of way. But I don't think he's,
what she's making him to be.
Right. I think it was a very toxic relationship. I mean, come guzzling bitch. Like, come on. Like,
nah, cause when he said that he had the flappy
fish market. Flappy fish market.
So your lips is dangling and they stink. Oh my god.
So to watch Johnny Depp on there handle it gracefully, you have to see the difference because like I said, I watched this for 6 weeks every single day. To watch him from day one to the last day, it was absolutely great because I felt like he just felt more and more confident in his story because she was falling through the cracks and it's horrible. And I'm talking about like they had people that can tell the images of the pictures of what's real and what's fake and how it's edited and what's not edited. And then her friends turning their back on her and, people that were friends with her that were not friends with her. You had, the people, a manager from a resort stay where they were staying speak for him. You had a surprise witness that was the cop that detained Amber before in a prior relationship where she was, abusive.
In the airport.
Yeah, at the airport. It's so much that that was covered. And if you guys want to tune in, you guys can tune in to Ben Shapiro. That's who I follow. He puts it on every single day, all day. Like I'm legit watching. And shout out to Camille Vasquez because baby girl, she was getting under her skin. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I want her to be my lawyer. If I ever have any kind of problems, that's who wants to be my lawyer. She handled it so gracefully. His team was like, you could tell the difference between her team and his team, how they were just, you know, so united and just made him feel so comfortable. And like you could just tell that they were, you know, uh they just had it together. You know what I mean? At no point did they fumble. At no point did they show frustration or a sign of weakness. Like even Camille would let her speak her bullshit and then call her out on it. You know? So
She was letting her hang herself.
yeah.
It really was. Hold on. I think we got some comments. Vidal, what's up, guys? Great content. I think we're living in a different time. I think kids should carry tasers or pepper spray in schools. Just saying. The thing is with that is similar to what Keith said about the teachers. Kids are using it on each other.
Right.
So it's a tough one, but I get what he's saying. Nani, she stays snitching on herself because she even slipped up and said bruise kid. Like that is crazy, yo. That is
So
crazy. She's so dumb, dog. And said shock the shit out of any weirdos going to kids' schools because the world effed them over. You have to make a name for yourself by destroying the lives of innocent kids and their families. Sad, shaking my head. Need God, need peace. That was a hashtag. Hashtag Texas shooting. Gabi said he was tapping that though.
He was.
Yami said boss B status. I love her as his lawyer. Listen, man. She was a great lawyer. They literally like I think that once they seen how frustrated that Amber got with Camille first sitting next to Johnny and them being so nice that put on the stand, and then when she was on the stand, she like you could tell she just like doesn't like Camille.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Like, oh, Johnny and you are too close. My shit is, it was proven during this trial that she has multiple personalities. Red flag. Bitch is probably lying and don't even know.
Listen, there was many moments in that trial.
Bruise kit. She literally said a bruise kit.
She did say that.
Okay. She said she never wrote an op-ed.
No, that she didn't write it about him.
Didn't write it about him, and then I wrote that op-ed about John.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you was on the stand, and then said everybody that went on the stand was lying. And Camille called her lying like you are. Oh, you feisty girl. This is a whole.
No, my thing was like you're saying that everyone wants to commit perjury
Except her.
Right.
She's saying everybody's lying because how powerful Johnny is.
Right.
Oh, you ain't that. I'm not listening. Johnny got bread. Well, I will blackmail him. I will not blackmail him. I will sue him if he try to like force me to do. Oh, they're gonna help me or else. Now the video that I don't know if you've seen it. She posted a video of him snapping out.
Yeah.
I'm saying shit, but he doesn't hit her. He takes the phone, he throws it down, and then he leaves. And she laughed in it. You hear her.
But babe, that's the video that I was telling you that it was a day after his mom died. What do you think he's gonna do? You know?
No, but she's like, oh, we went to bed and da. But again, he in that video he doesn't go to hit her.
No.
And he even says like, nothing happened to you.
No.
Nothing happened to you.
No.
Saying something is going on with him. Listen, when I'm frustrated, why can't I hit stuff or break stuff if I'm not hurting anybody else?
Right.
I need to let it out. Like, if you don't let it out, that's how you explode and hurt people,
Right.
hurt yourself.
My thing is, this trial had many moments, and I was thinking in my brain, like, all of the moments, and I was thinking of, like, mega pint. Now we have a new word, mega pint. And, like, I was thinking about the TMZ reporter. How she was like, oh, you just want to be famous.
You just want your 15 minutes of fame.
Right.
I can say the same about you.
Right.
Everybody was like, oh,
Right.
that's a word.
Yeah.
It's top 5, but it's not 5, bitches.
Them dressing alike all the fucking time.
No, her dressing like him to try to be mental with him.
There were so many moments that when Camille was like leading hearsay and her lawyer was like, I'm trying. Like she couldn't even, or when they even objected to their question. I'm telling you guys need to watch this trial. This trial was just so crazy.
It was a shit show.
It was a shit show.
I'm gonna say it's a shit show.
Yeah.
Yami, Amber, dusty as fuck. LOL. I can't stand her. It's the lip. quiver for me.
Girl. My thing was also when she was crying, fake crying for the camera, and she posed.
Mm-hmm. Or let's talk about the time it looked like she sniffed coke on the stand.
Yeah.
Looked like the time she had vodka in the water bottle, and soon as the sheriff came, she tucked it away quick. Or the fake acting when she seen Johnny.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if yous know, but it was said that by her acting coach, she has trouble fake crying, and you can see her trying to force herself to cry. She can't do it.
Yeah.
So fucking dumb. Leilani, it was the TMZ guy. 15 minutes of fame. His clapback was crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
This comment, LOL. That might be my favorite merch, Vanessa. I need one. My dog got stung by a bee. Got what?
Yo, the crazy part is too,
When she said he hung the dog out the window, and he was like,
no,
like
the
what?
crazy shit was to me, the crazy shit was TMZ definitely put a stop to him to keep speaking. First of all. Yeah. They definitely did.
What do you mean?
Like after he came out and he appeared in court, they put a stop to it. I forget what it's called, but TMZ
Like he can't talk about it.
Right.
A non-disclosure.
something like that, yeah. And another thing too, so this bitch, right, she tried to blame the little Yorkie dogs that should have
Shitting on the bed.
but his fucking security guard was like, nah, she admitted it to me that she was playing a fucking like a bullshit ass prank. That she did it. But that's what I'm saying. She's fucking crazy. Like 2022 is exposing the year of the crazy bitches,
Hold
yo.
on.
Like for real, for real. Like there's a different level of crazy. Like I want to fight you, like crazy. Like, and there's a different level of like I'm gonna shit in your bed and I'm gonna lie and I'm gonna use a bruising kit and go to the fucking courthouse and call TMZ and that's the crazy shit too. Like the dude from TMZ definitely called her out and was like, "Yo, like you, like she, like basically, like it had to be from the main source."
Yeah, because how would we you need the approval.
And that's and it was when she touched down and she tried to be like, "Oh no, I didn't do it."
She lying ass bitch. Like Kev said, Amber Heard, you're beautiful, but you're a bitch. That's what Kev said. Remember that. Let's see. A gag order, so he can't talk.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is facts. That is facts. A gag order. And we were talking about, use women. We talked last time about a woman poking holes at condoms. We talked about Jada Pinkett Smith, the ringleader of this, the circus master.
Is she the president of that club?
President of this shit. You've been putting my man Will through this for years. Yeah. Then you got Amber Turd, and you got Meg Thee Stallion. Let's not forget about her and what she's putting Tory Lanez through. Men are actually on a come up. Oh, not huh. Let's talk about another man that was winning. Kelly Clarkson, you did nothing wrong, but your baby dad was winning.
You're so mean.
I don't know what's going on, but ladies, we said we'll give you 50-50. We could be even. We didn't say start beating us and shitting in our beds and all that shit. Talking about shot you in the foot. Talking about dance, bitch. All this crazy shit.
But listen.
And let's not talk about Jada. An entanglement, bitch. Entangle your throat with these fingers. You ever seen the Simpsons? How he choked Bart?
Yeah.
She lucky Will ain't choke her like that.
No, you don't never know what they do behind closed doors.
I don't give a fuck. His shit is not out his mouth what he did. If Will would have been up here be like, yeah, I was stroking bitches, then it's like, all right, well, you got your payback.
Yeah.
But everything of his is allegedly.
No, come on, you know damn right.
Again, we're in America. You're guilty until proven innocent. My bad.
My man's was hitting Margot Rock. I don't care what anybody says.
Until we see the sex tape, it's false. That's it. That's it. You never know. Let me see. Yami. She said she was laying on the floor and realized how dirty the carpet was. Yo. Listen, man. I don't know what's going on, man. What, like?
I don't know, man. I felt like she just seen when she. It's so sad, because I feel like he has like he's one of those father child guys. You know, understand what I'm saying? Like
who?
Johnny Depp. Like he has a pure soul. Like you could tell, like he has a beautiful soul. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I just feel like he was older and he was in a movie with this girl and she was kind of like, she like
She threw the fish, don't throw him, and it was
the
eight.
fish market, yeah.
Fish
So,
don't eat.
so I feel bad because she's seen the opportunity, she's seen the come up. Because at the end of the day, he did take care of her and all her friends.
They lived in that place.
They all lived, yeah, they all live in like a penthouse, like kind of like a community, essentially. You understand what I'm saying? He was taking care of her and all her fucking
She was sneaking up James Franco when she thought she changed the locks. This bitch is really a whore.
Elon Musk.
First of all, Elon Musk, you got all this money. Why you give her them shitty lawyers, cuz?
You know what he was doing.
You know what you was doing. You must want that, because they got a baby, right?
Mm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He want that baby.
It's not there yet, but
He want that baby. Watch, bitch. Oh, you think I'm helping you? Little dumb ass bitch. Little Amber Heard dumb ass bitch. That's my baby now. That's what that was. That was a that's a gotcha moment. Terrible. That case, there's so much shit like Johnny, like when she's like, oh, I didn't know he knew where his finger was. She has no remorse. Like if you look at it, she'd be like,
mm-hmm.
oh, happy bitch, you on trial. What is you happy for? You about to lose this bread. My shit is, oh, I'm gonna donate I don't want the money. I'm gonna donate the whole 7 mil.
Because she pledged.
She ain't donate shit, really. This bitch is lying, bro. Like, I don't understand, man.
My shit is like I said, like if you watch this whole trial, because I do and I read body language, that's one thing about me. Like I'm an observer. Like I love to like watch people interact with each other. Her whole lawyer team setup, it's just they're whack, they're corny, they're you could tell they're not there. At one point she like rushed out of the courtroom without her freaking lawyers and stuff like that. As into like Johnny's team, the minute they come in, Mrs. Camille said next to him, here's your paper for you to draw. Here's a pen. Here's your water. Here's your candy.
No, it's his mega pipe. It's a mega pipe.
You know what I mean? Like here's your candy. And like, the way that they treat him with so much grace, you know what I mean? Like it's just so good to watch.
Yami said, whose baby? It's Amber Heard and Elon Musk. They have a baby, girl.
So yeah, so the rumor is that when they were dating, because she dated him after, no, pause. She dated him during.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
But it was
according
after
to her,
she filed the divorce.
But she had frozen her embryos. And then they separated. And then she had a baby. So there's rumors that that's his baby. And not so long ago, it came out that he had a baby. And his wife then, or his girlfriend, whatever, she left him.
Gordo said, a pledge is saying that you will donate in a future time, but you're not obligated to. Okay, so the problem with that is because I know you don't watch this. She made it seem like I'm not doing this for the money.
Right.
That's what she said. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm going to donate all the money
to
prove that it's not for the money.
And
that's why she got paid.
She also lied and said, like she lied on national TV and on magazines and stuff like that, and on interviews saying that she did donate it when she did not.
And then she was, oh no, I pledged it.
Right.
Right. Man.
So then you about, say,
oh, I couldn't. Johnny sued me. Right. You had the money for a few months before he sued you.
You had it for 13 months.
You were not never. This bitch is crazy. That's how I feel. This bitch is crazy.
She is crazy.
Amber Heard is crazy, and there's a lot of you bitches that have the same mindset, and it's pretty fucking scary in this world. No offense, because some of you are women and some of you are bitches. There's a difference. No offense. If you are anything like Amber Heard, you are a bitch. You are not a woman. Yeah. There's nothing she's doing is woman-like at all. You want to read the 2 comments?
Sure. Gordo said, yep, I agree with you. Just saying what it means because some might think it's the same thing and it's not. Cool. Vidal said, whoa. Said, this is valid. It's crazy, but it doesn't matter if you're rich or broke. Some people will take everything you're offering and won't give you shit in return. It's funny because this is a prime example of how narcissistic relationships. It was perfect during the love bomb, but once you're hooked, they will take your soul until you're nothing. It's good because it awakened a lot of people going through this bullshit. Absolutely.
Yo, hey, yo, read y'all me comment, cuz.
She said, "Free Johnny. He's not in jail, but he needs to be freed from her."
Hey, it's fucking men. Free Johnny, man.
He is free, girl. He is free.
He about to get this money back. He about to get this money back. And they said that her losing her role in Aquaman had nothing to do with Johnny or nothing that was said, but the chemistry. So booyah, bitch.
My thing, look, Leilani said it was fake. It was a fake backup. Johnny was trying to leave the courtroom. Yeah, when she tried to act like she was scared. Yo, I'm telling you, this trial had many moments, yo. Many moments.
Mad moments. I cannot lie. It was going crazy.
Yeah.
Culture Talk said, let me see y'all type the gooch in chat. Not now, right motherfucking now. And then Yami said that. You read that. Pop said the gooch. Yami said Gabriel Escobalas, the gooch. Okay, guys. I be taking pictures of shit when I see it, little shit. So I don't know if you see, but there's a rumor that the football player Travis Kelce, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his girlfriend, she broke up with him because he made her pay half of the bills and only gave her $100 their whole time together. Is he wrong for saying we gotta go half? See, that's the bias because the nigga got money. He's supposed to do it.
Nah. Okay. The whole comment that who gave who $100
Supposedly he only gave her $100.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
But that's cash. That's not saying he didn't buy her this, he didn't buy her that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, nigga making them mills. He hard. Listen, he going to Hall of Fame. That's some players. You won't be 50-50, right?
I'm not
50-50, right? All hard.
But if you got it, you got it. Like, why gotta be like that for? So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me?
That's his girlfriend. That's not his wife.
But he love her like a wife. Though.
You don't know that.
He love her like a wife. She cooking, she cleaning, right? He love her like a wife.
You don't know that.
You don't know that either.
Exactly, but you're doing speculation. We talking facts. You saying now because the nigga making he gotta spend it? That's tricking.
I'm not.
I don't gotta trick if I don't want. How you know she don't got the Amber Heard going on? The fish toe thing.
The fish. They'll kick her out.
Flappy. The flappy. I love you. Oh, he loved her, you said. So now you're not making sense.
But my thing is, like I said, if you got it, I mean, this could go so many ways, though. You understand what I'm saying? This could go so many ways because I believe that when you're in a relationship, you go through a honeymoon phase. You go through a honeymoon phase, and you wine and dine this girl. So now let me finish. Now you're getting her accustomed to this kind of lifestyle. A lot of the times it's these guys' fault. I'm sorry. No, for real. No, because if you present yourself, I'm sorry, take accountability. Accountability goes a long way. If you're presenting yourself like you're a baller, let me buy you that Birkin bag. Let me do this for you. Let me do that for you. And then you move her in, and then you be like, "Hi, slight jokes on you. You got to pay half the bills," and she's not making your kind of money. You have to understand, you're living in a mansion.
You don't know that.
You don't know that, but you're in a fucking. Come on.
Again, now what you're doing is, I seen a woman a while ago say, if I date somebody and he gets me accustomed to a lifestyle, it's his responsibility after we break up to keep me in that such lifestyle. What you're saying is, because I wined and dined you, you don't know that if when they moved in, it was like, hey, yo, we gonna have, so where you want to live? Again, just because he only gave her $100 doesn't mean he wasn't buying her Birkins. He wasn't treating her like a queen. If she got mad that she had to go half and half and the gifts weren't enough, okay, so let me pay the full 100 and you not get no gifts. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is what I'll talk about with y'all women. Is y'all got sets and standards, and it differentiates depending on how y'all want it to be. It don't matter what I make. If you want, again, women want to be 50-50 and everything until it's time for them to step the fuck up.
Listen, sir.
I'm just saying you're wrong. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not wrong.
If I say it's 50-50,
No, you're not.
bitch, come 50-50, and I can still buy you Birkins. You're saying because of a lifestyle, that has nothing to do with paying the bills.
You're hearing me. You're not listening to me. What I'm saying is, I don't mind 50-50. I don't mind that because that's what we came with our relationship. I don't mind 50-50. Okay? What I'm saying is, most of the time, these guys, because 90% of the times, these guys like to show off. Most of the time, they, like I said, they it's a honeymoon phase. They like to show off and they, they do this and they do that. Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows. Do I think he's wrong for saying you should pay half? No. No, I don't think he's wrong. But at the same time, like if you're living in a mansion and she's not a lawyer and she's not a doctor, she can't pay half of those bills. But that's where you got to be like, baby girl, you can't come live with me. Like you got to stay at your place.
Listen, man, we're going to have to agree to disagree. I just feel like you can't say because I'm treating you a certain way that I'm entitled to continue to treat you this way. I feel like, again, that's what's most beneficial for your female counterpart. And I'm just saying you're speaking. I just feel like this. So that's like saying I meet a doctor, bitch. She wine and dine me. She buy me diamonds and I'm bling blow. And then when it's time, I got to be like, well, no. You bought me all this. Pay the bills. Keep buying me shit. I think that's where it gets confused. I would be saying shout out to the woman if she was she made the bread and making a nigga do half and half. To me, that's just keeping it real.
Listen to me. If I was Camille Vasquez, you would never have to fucking work. You'll be at home, living the life. You have a boat, baby.
What the fuck? I don't
have a boat.
Why would I need a boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
You don't have to do shit.
Okay. All right. Yo, Vanessa, I love your face when she got. I love Vanessa's face when she got tea from Yami. Pop said, "Good job, Trav." Let's go, Vanessa. Drop it on them. Here go Yami with her biased shit, like always. Honestly, I'm going to leave this here. Actions speak louder than words. Pop said, it goes both ways. If I'm paying, you paying. Fuck that. I don't care how much money is involved. Culture Talks. Miss you too, girl. Can't wait to have another females episode. These men need to know what it is. Never. Yous are always down one. A relationship should be individuals enjoying life together. Should be one-sided or codependent. Don't try to show off and then be a bum ass B. Oh my God. Oh, you're deceiving me at that point. It's a sensitive topic and we could talk about it for days. Let's be honest. I think the problem is women want to be treated. If you don't treat her, listen, you're just putting men in the worst position ever because it's wine and dine me or I'm not giving you a real chance. So I wine and dine you. And then it's like, I'm deceiving you? No, you put a fucking imaginary gun to my dick and said, if you want this thing, you better wine and dine me so you can ground and pound. That's y'all. That's what y'all are saying. That's what y'all are saying.
No, I'm saying that.
And then Yami over here. Yami is... Where was she when we was talking about the bitch poking holes in condoms? Where was she then? Oh, because a woman is at fault.
She was on vacation.
Yeah. I did. Yo, women can do whatever. You got Meg Thee Stallion costing Tory Lanez millions of dollars. Nobody really want to talk. The only bitch Yami talk bad about is stupid ass Amber Heard. And Yami must like Pirates of the Caribbean. That's why I'm saying that. I know. I can tell.
At the end of the
must have missed that episode. What a jerk off.
I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with wanting half and half at all. Absolutely not. You know what I mean? But like I said,
but $100, that's OD.
But even with that, like without that, I think that's a lie.
It's not 50-50 when women have the benefit, just saying.
Who said that?
Gordo.
The benefit of what?
Life. Hold on. I have another thing that I seen that I want to talk about. See if I can find it. I be always trying to.
Oh, first of all, Vidal said the fact is, it doesn't matter how much you make or what you look like or how funny you are. When your relationship gets boring, you're getting ghosted. That part.
Oh, you know what we forgot to talk about?
What's up?
The bitch that helped the 3 teens escape in like Oklahoma or some shit or someplace. All right, so it was a sheriff guard shown on video, 21 years old, driving 3 teenagers out of the juvenile in Louisiana, right? They got caught in Texas. I forgot about that. That was funny too. Oh, dumbass. Risked it all.
Yeah.
Risked it all for
Well,
what?
it just makes me think like, who are you fucking?
Oh, she's letting all 3 of them ground and pounder, guaranteed. Guarantees. There's no way. You risking it all for that? That don't make sense. Man. It don't make sense then.
Just run your whole damn life.
Yeah. I don't have anything else, I guess. I don't know where it went. What is this one? That's the elementary school. I've seen that. I have something here that says, I guess a while ago too, within the past month. Oh, this month, May 16th, I took a picture of it. According to reports, several people were shot at a church in Lagawam Woods, California. The exact number of casualties is unknown, but sources say at least one person is dead. The shooting happened around 2 p.m. local time. This is what we're talking about the world just being outrageously wild.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Going to put ask most women who should have full custody.
They
See
believe
how
that?
many guys get support versus women in alimony, the same in a couple.
Sounds familiar.
Well, like I said, when it comes to alimony, men are winning because look at Kelly Clarkson's fucking husband, ex-husband.
Shout out to him. That nigga getting bread.
You got to move out soon, by the way. I think.
It don't matter. You just gave me 3 M's. You gave me $3 million. It's just crazy in general.
Yeah.
What be going on?
Yeah.
It's just I just feel like it's more. Oh, what the hell? You seen all that shit pop up at once? That was wild. It's just good. It's not good, but to start to see like men starting winning court battles and shit, and men actually putting themselves like admitting admitting like it had to be a lot for Johnny Depp to admit that he was abused. Like you heard what he said. He said like my mom used to do this to my dad, so to me that's why I stayed.
But like I said, like first, and that's what I don't think people really understand. It's kind of like robbing yourself of your own masculinity because it's like you would have to talk about everything. Once you go in the courtroom, you have to talk about your past life. And you have to bring your fucking psychiatrist because he has a psychiatrist. He has a fucking, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they might bring that shit up because they're under oath. They have to. You know what I mean? So it's just like you have to mentally. That's why I said if you see from the beginning to the end, you have to like see like the change that came with him, the nervousness, the worry to like finally being freed because you have to come out and admit, the hurt that you've been through and the abuse that you've been through, and it's shaming because obviously like if he wanted to, he could hit her. You know what I mean? And if he wanted, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but for real. But like, how many guys would you don't think there's famous people or just random people that be like, damn, why don't you fucking punch her in the face for real, for real?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's one of those things that's like, I think that for a man to admit that they've been abused,
it's tough.
Or dealt with a abusive household. It's that's hard to talk about within itself. So imagine making it public for millions of people to know your life and death,
For sure. Hold on. Yeah, I had something in here before.
Sure.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm gonna say, right? Just off topic, something different. You know what really like pisses me off? Like people like Vanessa who be like, I act this way because of my zodiac sign.
Oh,
Like you got some deadbeat parents, right? And they be like, well, my horoscope told me I was better alone. So bitch, you a deadbeat dad, a deadbeat mom because your zodiac sign, it don't be making any fucking sense. I'm just saying, people be like, oh, Lamar, you're crazy because da da da. No, I'm fucking crazy because I'm fucking crazy, okay? You want to blame it on Taurus or Gemini, whatever. But it could be like, bitches be like, I already came at deadbeat dads. Niggas and bitches be like, oh, I be just fucking and sucking and licking everything because of my zodiac sign. No, you do it because you're a whore.
No.
That's what it is. You do it because that's what you want to do. Don't blame your zodiac sign. Just own up. Take accountability. But like, I suck 6 dicks and got pounded by 14 dudes because I'm a fucking Libra. That's what they be doing. Yes, they do.
No.
Oh, my sexual appetite is extremely high because of my zodiac. Yes, they do.
I've never heard of anyone
Okay.
say something like that.
Yeah, they do.
I know that I base it on personality, characteristics, and stuff like that.
She characterized that dick. That's what she did.
But-
You can't lie. There's people that use their zodiac sign for everything.
Wait a minute.
Yo, when she's like bipolar moment, babe, it's okay. No, not because you're a Gemini. It's because you're just being bitchy Phillips right now. You don't want to admit it.
I mean, I guess.
I guess.
But I am a very Gemini, true to like spot on.
Okay, Monica said for so long men were taught to be the tough one and not show a soft side. But there comes a point where enough is enough. Men speaking up on their feelings is a tough trait in its own, and they shouldn't feel ashamed or embarrassed. Let me tell you something. Amen to that, and that's gonna get pinned for a little while. Because let me tell you, it takes a lot to talk about what you've been through, how you feel, and even for people who grew up like me, even to love is a tough thing to do. So to being able to acknowledge that, but it's like I always say, gotta look in the mirror and be like, what can I do to make myself happy, make myself better? That's what it takes. Great point, Monica. Gordo, guys are different than women. Guys can't ask for help because they look weak, and then then they take a hit on their pride. Women have to have the support, but men less have support in that area. That's true. Yami went all the way left. Man, I mean, I've been wanting to ask that because I mean, there's some of these women out here that just men too, man. It be stupid shit. Like I snitched on the whole hood because of my zodiac sign. No, you just a rat ass bitch. There's nothing to do with nothing, cuz like let's keep it funky, you know what I mean? Like I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Zodiac sign doesn't mean anything. Like it doesn't you chose that. Like you know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? Like, you didn't rat on the hood because you're a fucking Cancer or Aquarius. That had nothing to do with why you chose to do that.
I know what you're saying.
Like, oh, I'm allergic to grass because no, nothing. It'd be the dumb shit for me.
I think it's like I said, I take it as like like personality traits. Like
No.
Taurus, they're very loyal people, but they're also very similar. So
Oh, but again, said I'm not a stubborn person. So I'm just saying I'm to 1 minute. Now she's trying to call me stubborn. You feel me? But if she's saying I'm not, look.
it's true.
That's that 50-50. That's what Gemini. That Gemini. That 50-50. You know what I mean? It's crazy out here. I'm just saying this, right? Accountability. And accountability is a good thing just in general with this because we talked about, Buffalo, Texas, and what happened in the church in LA that got shot. Taking accountability is something that we need to all do. And if you have hate for another race, like type of person, when I say type of person, I mean like if a person likes a certain sex, dresses a certain way, and you have hate for them, we gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Because if we fix it, then we can become better as a whole. Shit is crazy, man.
Yeah.
What did Gordo say? He said, women have their families, friends, and co-workers, but men that ask for the same help are looked at as less. They can't deal with their problems as a man and expect more or without even less support. Yo, you know what though? Agreed. Monica said, agreed. I'm hoping the Johnny case opens some eyes to men to realize it's okay to open up and talk.
Yeah.
Honestly, Vidal, honestly, when you do good in the universe, you're blessed with more than you expect. To love yourself. Don't chase women. Chase your ambition. Chase your house. Chase your dreams, and lead your kids to be better in the world. Let me say this, right?
Absolutely.
Damn, I forgot I was gonna say, Vidal fucked me up, cuz you jerk off. Damn, what was I gonna say, man? Babe, go ahead until it comes back.
I think what Monica said is absolutely amazing. I agree. Like, I hope it just opens up more. This year is 2022. It's like the year of the men. Like, I hope it does open up their eyes to like be more vulnerable and talk about their feelings or talk about their experiences. And also, what Vidal said, like, um, don't chase women, chase your ambitions.
Don't chase no niggas either.
You know what I mean? Chase, have goals. You know what I mean? Focus on raising your kids and being a good parent. That's what it should be. If you have kids, in my opinion. So,
Her opinion. You heard it here first. Do you have anything else you would like to say?
Is there anything that I want to say?
Or anything on your mind?
Hmm.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yes, I do. Let me say this. Oh my gosh, because I've been wanting to talk about it for so long. So, I always talk about the Kardashians.
Oh my goodness.
I think it was so disrespectful that she wore Marilyn Monroe's dress, first of all. So disrespectful. She wore it to the Met Gala. On top of it, it didn't fucking fit her. And she lost 16 pounds to wear it. On top of it, they were mad weird and creepy, disrespectful, gave her a piece of her hair. Why?
And then she said, I'm gonna clone her.
I'm gonna make some voodoo with it. Yeah, I'm gonna clone her. Yeah. Weird, creepy. Didn't like that. Didn't like it. She lost all that weight.
They look sick, man. They look like crackheads, guys.
She looks alright, but I don't prefer her this way. I do not.
I can see your ribs. That's kind of weird. Like, I just feel like we're having sexual intercourse. I'm gonna see my penis and gross me out.
But shout out to her because she's over 40 and she got the Sports Illustrated cover.
What a body she bought, my nigga. I don't respect that. Fuck out of here.
Bodies.
With plastic. They fucking Barbie dolls. Every weekend in a dirty wear. My dicks are plastic. That's all they are. They plastic. Bitch ass. Yeah. Oh, you know what, man? Let me hammer them. Hold on. Vanessa, what the hell is the Met Gala? That's what Kev said. Mac, I see you.
Listen, let me tell you, I know all about these award shows.
Everybody in here, you know what I'm saying? Exclamation TG so Josh could see what it does. He was busy working.
I believe that the Met Gala is like it's like a gala event that they invite all these famous people and you walk on the red carpet and a designer dresses you. You pick a famous designer and they dress you and you show off their, their couture. That's what it's called. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't give me nobody's hair. That's weird.
And no, she just looked horrible. Like, can you at least look like Marilyn? Like, can you? Her hair was like in a bun. She looked just, regular. I don't know. I didn't like it. It was weird. But I did hear that Pete Skeet is going. He's done with SNL.
Man, fuck that nigga.
Come up.
That nigga's a bitch.
Come up.
That nigga's a weirdo. He got Kanye's kids' initials tattooed on him. I'll break that nigga jaw. He got me fucked up. I wish a nigga would try me. I don't care how much money y'all got. I'll pay the lawyers. Yep. I'll break your jaw.
If we separate, you will let my new boyfriend.
No, he's gonna get his jaw, bro. Play with me, nigga. Nigga got me fucked up. Nigga, play with me. You can play with me. Don't play with the kids, cuz. What I'm gonna do to you? That's not the no. You gonna end up on TikTok for real. Does everyone brag about how rich they are?
Most likely. Most likely.
Vidal, to answer your question, I usually talk about that on the culture entertainment, my boy shit on YouTube. That's where we usually talk about like all that shit. We just did one on the conference finals. But if y'all, you ask a question, I'm gonna answer. So if there's something you want me to talk about, because Vanessa watches all that shit with us, with me. I'll tell you right now, what's going on is bullshit. The refs could eat a dick, and
Right.
shit is ridiculous. And then it gets to a point where they're doing so much wrong on one side that they try to do it for the other side,
Yeah.
and it just looks terrible. Like it's not even NBA. The last two games, Miami and Boston, have been fire though. Even though I didn't watch Game 5, Game 6 was fire. Great close game. A lot of bad calls again. They're shooting like double us on free throws, which I don't agree with. We put both teams play the same type of aggression. It's pretty fucking retarded. How hype are you guys for the House of Dragons?
Listen.
Kev, hold on, Kev. Until you type in exclamation TG, we're not answering your question. So
I can't answer.
No, we're gonna wait. He wants to be in here, but not doing what everybody else is doing. You'll jerk off. And Pop, if you in here, we still waiting on Mac to take some photos. Get some more.
All right, Kevin, I am so fucking hyped. Let me just tell you, I've been waiting for this for so long, and I was so scared because I thought it was gonna get canceled. Because remember, there was a rumor that it was gonna get canceled, but it's not, and I can't wait. And to see people of color on it makes me makes me even more happy. The fact that they're going all the way back and all the Targaryens are on there, man. Like, no, I did not even wait. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Speaking of, you mean the House of Dragons? You had Khaleesi's and what's his name? Khal
Drogo.
Aquaman and the bitch now they're
Really
back
hard.
again.
It might be them.
No, that she got hired.
Did she?
Yeah, that's who they picked because of their chemistry. But man, I am super excited, man. This should be great. Yo, the book is done, right?
I think so.
What book?
I think he's talking about the
Like just for the whole series?
I think so, yeah.
Man, you never know. You never know what that means.
Because their books were like this,
So
like Bible status.
She said Bible status.
No, for real, like huge, huge. Like I'm talking about like more than like 1,000 pages. Yeah. But
yeah.
That's excited.
Yeah, I'm super excited, man. Game of Thrones was one of the top TV series of all time. I mean, hands down. Yeah, it's great from beginning to end. You might not, might listen. I'm gonna tell you, the Red Wedding alone was crazy. And you think like
Battle of the Bastards,
crazy. Like the things that happen in that show, craziness. I definitely tell everybody to watch it.
I remember it used to be like, every Sunday I would be in my room in the dark to not knock on my door. knock on my door. I'm watching it the first day that it comes out.
Pop said, "Oh yeah, what's pooping, Josh?" He said, "Popping, not pooping." With a fish, Josh, he on your ass. Amelia Clark. Fuck Amber Heard, Gordo said. I'm about to start Stranger Things after KT. Is it worth it? Kev, we did not start watching it yet. We planned on watching it today, so maybe after Culture Talks, we will watch it as well. Leilani said it is fuego.
Yep.
So get up on that. We will get up on that.
Better than last.
Vidal said, "Yo, let's talk about The Boys season 3. Yo, that shit looking crazy. I can't wait." That's another show that me and Vanessa always are on top of. The Boys are looking better and better and better. I'm definitely so excited to see what goes down in that.
Me too.
Still fuck you, Homelander.
Me and Lamont, we were gonna be. I wanted to be. What's her name? Starlight. Her name. I wanted to be Starlight for Halloween this year that passed.
I was gonna be Homelander.
Yeah. I love that show. First of all, I feel like Amazon Prime is so slept on their shows because they're so good. Like Harlem is good. The Wilds is good.
Wilds is fire. Y'all don't watch the Wilds? Go check that joint out.
The Boys is good.
Fire.
And right now I'm watching Night Sky.
Nah, that Night Sky shit. I was intrigued.
Yeah.
Caught my attention.
So everybody sleeps on those. So I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of good popping shows on Amazon Prime. You guys should go,
Listen,
check it out.
But yo, there's just so much great shit out in general right now. But definitely The Boys, I'm excited for.
Mm-hmm.
The Wilds, I definitely recommend.
Mm-hmm.
And Night Skies.
Yeah.
I just was like, she was watching TV, and I'm just like, sometimes I'll be playing my game, but I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh nah, let me turn off the system, put it to the side. I was watching. I'm like, well, what's this? I'm like, oh, this shit is fire, like legit good.
Yeah.
And then House of Dragons. House of Dragons though has so much expectations, it can't fall short.
Right.
Like it has to be crazy.
Kevin, oh my gosh. So I told him out today we have to watch at least one episode of Stranger Things and one of Obi-Wan.
Oh, yo, fuck that.
And
where's the Mandalorian?
And
I'm waiting.
And I do, because he said, do you guys think that we're living in the best era of TV? And yeah, I think so right now. Yes. I think right now, like, there's so many good episodes. Another show that actually ended, I was sobbing. I was like legit crying for This Is Us. If you guys have not watched This Is Us, Kevin, or even like Yami or Monica, please, guys, you guys.
It's a good show.
It's such a good show. This Is Us is great. It's family oriented. It's funny. It's dramatic. It's it's just like real life situations, I want to say. But it has 6 seasons. And it just ended. But it was such a great ending. But I'm happy because now I have time for more shows. The summer's always lit.
They dropping mad shows. You got to think we're not talking about Power.
Right.
The Power is his own universe.
Right.
We're not talking about we're supposed to watch. Moon Knight was good from what we were watching.
Yeah.
There's so many good shows, bro. I appreciate what's on TV right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy because for all the violence they're trying to put on stuff, it's like you could watch so much stuff. You don't have to be watching violence and shit at the end of the day. Kev said, yeah, so we could talk about it tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yes, man. I'm excited, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been waiting on the thing though. I'm waiting on Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Shit bullshit.
Yeah.
Just like we ain't got Power for a while. Shit bullshit.
But I feel like the stuff about like the Mandalorian it's like it's kind of like Euphoria. It's like once a year. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's another show. Crazy
Yo, Euphoria, I'm telling you right now, if you want to know what's up with your kids in their high school
and what the fuck they be doing low key,
watch that show.
Yeah, these kids is low bastards.
That's it. And it's so good. And shout out to Zendaya because she's bombing that.
Killed that shit.
And it's Drake's show, so it's gonna be good. Drake.
That's the show?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Canadian fuck. Good shit.
He got his hands in there. Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's a great show.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me PTSD, but it's a great show. That's how real it is. That's how I feel. I feel like it's real.
Yeah.
A lot of realness in that shit, man.
Yep. If you guys do watch it, please leave a comment on there because I would love to talk about it.
Or what else do y'all watch?
Yeah. What shows do you guys recommend? Because I heard about The Rookie, because Gordo's been
Gordo, I saw Gordo talk about that shit. Gordo he be super focused, but then the shit she watched be like 30 fucking seasons. Like, bro, we don't got time to watch 30 seasons now. Yeah. It's gonna take mad long to catch up with him.
Yeah.
And Kev, not only TV shows, think about the animes that have been out. Fire. So everything on TV is fire at the moment, in my opinion. What are y'all watching though? Let me know what y'all watching, what y'all think we should watch. Warriors, that shit, yo. The end of that shit had me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had me a little bit, touched me.
It
little bit.
It was such a great ending and left me with so many questions, I restarted watching Insecure because I can't.
That's a good one.
Of Issa Rae.
Shout out to her because she's the main actress and she wrote it. Shout out to her. And she kept it in the trenches in LA. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. That's a great show. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta watch from.
Yeah, I think that's what I mean.
There was
Look at Gordo. Look at Gordo. The rookie, the resident, the doctor, 911, any of them, or Chicago, and any of them. We
Good
gotta
one.
watch The Good Doctor. We started, we never fucking kept up with it, but it was good.
I heard Handmaid's Tale. Like I watched one episode, but it was so like,
It threw you off?
yo, it threw me off a little bit. So I would like to watch it, but I heard it gets so fucking good.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Kev came in with the good questions. The
He
good
sure
questions.
did.
Can't be mad at those good dope ass questions. Well, someone says so. I can't read that for us, Monica though. Yeah, look up a trailer or something, but the show from just came out and it's amazing. It's good. What about the movie that's finna drop by Jordan Peele?
Which one?
Like the alien one. Forget what it's called. It should look good though. None or some stupid shit. And then what's the show you were watching? Ozark.
Yo,
Fire.
Kevin, if you're watching, tell me if or anyone that's watched it. How did you like Ozark and the ending? I'm gonna say right now, the ending was bullshit. And
Oh yeah.
it was bullshit, but you know, typical Ruth, you know what I mean? I don't want to give too much if you haven't watched it, but typical Ruth. Ruth was my favorite. Um, and it's kind of fucked up because I just feel like La Brea is good, Gordo. La Brea is really good. It's kind of fucked up because I really felt like they should have um you know, Marty and Wendy should have just stopped. This bitch she don't know when to quit,
Giving up a
bro.
lot.
She don't know when to quit. And I feel like he should have stuck up more for himself. But, you know, what else?
We gotta check out that from shit. Once we get off here, we definitely gonna see a trailer, see what that's about.
Kevin said I haven't started yet. I have too much on my bucket list. Kevin.
For a nigga that don't play video games with his friends, you got a lot on your bucket list, my guy. I'm just saying, my nigga. Figure it out.
Gordo La Brea is really good. You seen an episode or two with me. I started it when I was watching when I had COVID. And it's really good. Remember it's that where the people got sucked down?
Oh, you know, yeah. That shit was type fire. I ain't gonna cap. And for Gordo, Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer, fire. Fire animes. Shit, you can still watch Naruto, fire. Fuck is you talking about? Who? Cap said laughing my ass off.
A lot of good shows came out of the pandemic. I agree.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to read that. I read it in my head. I think the pandemic helped all these shows just because it gave the creator more time to be creative. Amen, Kev. Amen.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to speak about? Anything crazy on the top of your head? I can't really think of anything crazy at the moment.
Mm-mm. No.
Excuse me. So, you guys got anything y'all want to talk about?
Hey, Whitney.
And y'all seen that I
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to have pictures. I'm gonna try to get these pictures of the supporters in their merch going too. So in the beginning intro and stuff, the end intro, or even during the show, I could just show the merch and people's beautiful faces supporting and showing love to us, guys. Let's see. Whitney, love you guys, proud of you. Thank you, Whitney, much appreciated. Josh, prayers, hands up. Josh, you better read what Pop said, nigga. He said he finna black your eye, cuh. If you didn't say the mainstream animes, I didn't say the mainstream animes. Dumbass Demon Slayer's mainstream. Attack on Titan's mainstream. What the fuck are you talking about? You nut ass nigga. Look, Monica, she put the thing in. She put the link.
I think.
But listen, man, everybody who be tuning in, watching, I greatly appreciate you guys. Next time, I'm gonna try to get the Spotify, the Apple Podcast links in, so that when you type in exclamation KT, those links pop up, and you can, subscribe, follow, hear us. That then, like, whatever you missed, you can hear where you working out, where you at your crib, partying, throw us on. We talk shit, have a good time. Whatever. Josh in here with the gooch. You already know, Mac, the gooch. I even got my chancletas matching. I even got the chancletas matching.
I got pink sweatpants on.
Oh, I know why he put it in, because the automated comment. I didn't even peep that. Yeah, so now we got automated comments. We're trying to do better. We're gonna have a few more things in there that you could exclamation and something, so that links pop up. Maybe locals that show love, so we can show love back. I have one final question, Kev. That's right. You gave me a question during the week, and I totally forgot what you asked.
I started to, but I've been slacking, and I got in trouble the other day.
She faked on me, Kev.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to watch. See, so I was going to start. We started from episode 1 of Attack on Titan. We was going to watch it all the way through to the new season. She took too long.
Wait, you know what? But stop, because sometimes when you have Naruto there, I watch it.
All right,
I'm
not talking about that. I'm just talking about what you're talking about. One Punch Man.
Yeah, One Punch Man. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga
Do one. I don't mind. Like I said, like it's something that he has to. Okay, so me, I'm the TV person. So if I'm in the living room 90% of the time, you're gonna watch what I'm watching.
Look at his face. Look. Cap, she's the reason I'm not done with season 4 yet. She's the reason.
There's times that I've told him, like, yo, put on whatever you want to watch on TV. He doesn't put it on. I would watch it. It has to be during the day, though.
It's like I told you.
But he does watch shows that I like. He does.
When's the topic? Couples or siblings? When's the topic for KT? Well, Kev's brother is he's busy at the moment. You understand what I'm saying? But when he gets back in town, we're gonna pre-record. That would be our first pre-recorded episode. It's gonna be Kevin and his brother. How we run it will be on Zoom. I'm thinking about, me being the one to ask the questions and then them having them answer. Maybe we could make a drinking game out of it, since everybody will be at their house. So if they don't want to answer a question, take a fucking shot. You know what I mean? Kevin's pretty truthful. His brother's pretty truthful. So this should be interesting. And, they give them an opportunity to ask each other some tough questions. So if you got questions you would like to ask a sibling, send them in. I'll write them down, so that when we do these episodes, I can ask my siblings can answer, we can answer, stuff like that. Yeah, Kev, I know. I said when he gets back. I noticed you said that. And my cousin Sierra, shout out to her. She had mentioned about, doing like a couples episode where we just, gems on relationships, and like how just talk about the relationship and how tough it is and shit.
Yeah.
Definitely something me and Vanessa want to do. That's maybe something that we could pre-record. I don't know, pre-record it, some, and some of them live. What do you guys think? Give me some input. Again, you could DM Cultural Talks. You could post on the wall. When you have questions, we'll interact with you as soon as possible. You don't have to wait till we go live. Sometimes life kicks our ass, so we don't get to it like we would get to it, like we want to get to it. But that's why we're getting into the process of, we're going to do pre-recorded shows that every week you at least are hearing from us. There's new content. Like, I have to sit my ass down eventually and go through the last Kev's episode, our episode with Biff, and I have to take highlights.
Yeah.
And start posting them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I, a lot on my plate, but it's not an excuse. We have to be better over here.
I'm not capping.
Ooh, that was the
like I'm not capping.
Lamont She-Cat. Justin still in the field. Yep, we know. Gordo said, okay, Gordo, is that something you and your sister would like to do? Or you and your brother would like to do? I even have the questions that you could ask parents. My mother-in-law wants to come on the show, but Vanessa doesn't want to translate for use. I said I have my mom up here. I don't give a fuck. We could argue. It don't matter to me, motherfucker. Let's get it in, cat. Um,
Hey, Jessica.
my fucking favorite couple. What's up, Jessica?
Hey.
Kev, this is the question you asked me, Kev, and I totally forgot. This is a great question.
What?
He said, "What's your thoughts on a woman having sex with another man while they're single and pregnant?" What's your thoughts on that? You're a woman, so
I think it depends on the situation. I've known women that have fallen in love with a man while she was pregnant with another man, and he was willing to raise the baby, and so it's different.
see what you're saying though is there. She's still
It's
nasty. She, in my eyes, you're still nasty, but that nigga's like you're basically saying the other nigga was gonna be a deadbeat, and he stepped up. They're probably never even gonna tell that kid, like, you know what I mean? That's different, I think. I think, but not really. Either way, I'm the baby dad. I'll feel some type of way. I'm just gonna say that's how I think any man will feel. I think a man will feel some type of way, but in that situation, what you're saying, as like trying to be non-biased, I would understand. The nigga's gonna be with her, gonna marry her, whatever. Like, he's gonna fuck her.
right.
If you're pregnant, you shouldn't be fucking mad random people though. That's just your baby getting mad different dicks. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, have some morals. You stinky pussy bitches. Oh, sorry. That's lit. That's lit. That's lit.
I don't know.
Because you brought up a situation, but you didn't really say if you think it's okay or not.
I just said it depends on the situation. If you know what I mean, like
So just single.
if you're
Have how many dicks?
if
Maybe that'd help her.
nah.
I'm just saying because you're saying the situation.
What he's saying, right? Like I said, it depends on the situation. I feel like if you're intending on to be with that person,
It's different.
maybe it's different. But do I think you should be single and
Just
7 months pregnant and going on a date?
yeah.
Like,
Shorty putting the drink on her belly, talking about yeah, you gonna pound me out. Yo, I don't know, man. I get what you're saying. Like, if the I don't know. Man. I'm a man though, so I can't. My opinion is completely different. As Jessica said, "How are y'all? Hope y'all good. We're doing pretty good. How are you?"
yeah,
Vanessa,
how are you?
y'all really need y'all show. Yeah, we're gonna start doing extra shit, man. We're gonna start adding more shit into this culture talk shit and stop
Yeah.
bullshitting. There's plenty of time that we could record shit, so we're gonna have to just y'all gonna have to bear with us, but there will be recordings. There will be times that we Zoom people.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we get Pop in here from Texas to talk his shit because he old and he don't give a fuck.
And not only
Different
that, like,
opinions.
we don't mind going to y'all house and possibly recording.
Yeah, that's
Why
true.
can't y'all just
Whoever.
let us come? We'll go. Let us
Yeah,
go.
and that's something me and Kev talked about, possibly doing a show during the week over at his crib where we go over there and we have a good time. You'll see him looking like a little bad bitch with his hookah, you know. You know, I like when my girl smoke her hookah and shit. I'll be honest with you, creating content is not it's not for one person is a lot. And especially like doing this live podcast where we answering y'all questions, coming up with questions, and then like also trying to factor in like what goes on in the world. Like we do need to do more. And we will do more. I'm guaranteeing it. Whether it's me coming on here for y'all seen that I did a whole episode of the merch Dolo. You see, I rock my merch almost every episode. The hat, I even got my chancletas the same colors as my fit, so I can match. You see the jacket.
If I don't, Kevin yells at me.
What?
He'll be like, "Where's your fucking shirt?"
Yeah, always, always. Kevin said, "Imagine your seed getting massive semen from other men. Tragic." When you think of it like that, Kev is
Why do you gotta say all that?
See, that's why Kev makes everything bad. He makes everything fucking bad with saying shit like that. I am not going.
All right, time to mention kids when you move. I'm intrigued. Okay, what do you mean? Pause. Wait. So, what do you mean to mention your kids?
No, to like introduce. I think.
To introduce your kids?
What you mean? Cause you mean like introduce? Like introduce, like, hey, this is my new nigga, this is my new itch. Like, what we talking? Talk to me. Talk to me.
That's weird.
Cause listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. especially, and it depends. Like for me,
Mhm.
I don't like that. Listen, most relationships don't last 6 months, so maybe you shouldn't have my kids around that person for at least 6 months.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all flip floppy men and women. I'm cool. Cause something happened to my kid, I'm on you. Or what I want, if you're gonna be with someone, right? If you don't want them to meet me and we co-parent, then you shouldn't be with them. They shouldn't be around my kid.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Especially if I got a girl.
Yeah.
Nah, cause you know what I'm saying? I give all men respect. I tell them straight up, like, listen, you want her together, that's cool. This is my kid.
Yeah.
You got an issue, you call me. When you earn the respect, then I mean I'll start giving you more leniency with how you can yell at her, discipline her. But if you hit my kid, I will fuck you up.
Yeah.
I've told many niggas this already. I don't play that. I stand on it. Like, don't play with me. Like, I'm to tell you in front of whoever, you hit my kid, I'm putting these hands on you. And I'm gonna put my hands on you, and then I'm gonna get a green light to everybody who fuck with me. Like, when you see him, you whoop his ass. It is what it is. That's my opinion.
Nah, my oldest, she was only really around Lamont and somebody else that I was with previous for like a 5-year relationship. I just feel like that's really a sticky situation. I don't like to bring people around my kid that I know that's not gonna last.
Mm.
So I don't think everyone should meet your kid. I don't think everybody has good intentions.
But even mentioning like to your kids, you got a new boo is.
It's weird.
I wouldn't tell my kids that.
But like
My kid don't need to know my business until I'm sure this person gonna be around for years.
Right, and you know what I mean. I don't know. I think that's weird. I don't, especially as a woman. I don't think you should definitely bring every Tom, Dick, and Harry around your kid, whether they're a boy or a girl.
Nah, because boys get molested too, and it destroys them for life.
So, and that's another thing too. Like, if I'm dating you and my kid don't like you, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Oh, recap comment, okay.
Even though I'm a retired whore, Kevin, my kid's only been around one female.
Amen.
Shout out to you. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, me and Lamont, we were separated for like almost 2 years, and it was the same,
Oh, you heard they met one nigga behind my back.
No.
Oh, so don't say it's the same, nigga.
I mean, like, I would not ever, you know what I mean? Like, I just wouldn't. I just think that's
Nobody, listen.
That was established from the get-go.
Listen, when I left my baby mom and I got with Vanessa, I told her Vanessa was gonna be the only woman around my kid. And I held true to it. It is what it is. Gordo said, overweight episode, I'll run point. LOL 270. You know what? I have a great idea now. With what he just said, I have a great idea for like overweight.
Oh, yeah.
Just in general, I have a great idea. I'm not gonna tell you. I will speak with Vanessa off cam, and we'll introduce it. And then Pop said, never bring my kids around any female. That's Vidal. That's true story. I just laughed because my kid's mom asked me that question during our breakup. I was like, I'm not understanding. I'm not interested in anyone. She said she wanted to meet her first. I was like, yeah, I don't need your control on my life. Me, it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna allow my female and my woman, my woman and my baby mom to have a conversation, just respectfully, because I want that. You feel what I'm saying? Plus, you don't know, people are sick nowadays. That's why I mainly do it. And I feel like it should be a must, but it has to be on your terms. It can't be a forced thing.
Right.
Like, oh, you gonna let me do this? Like, whoa. I'm doing it because I want to. Don't make me be a dick now, because you won't meet them. And Pop, why no female can meet your kids?
See, with me, without so it was kind of different, right? With me, it was I met Lamont's kid first, and then I met his baby mom after. Obviously, it wasn't a good. She felt offended by it, you know what I mean? But that's out of my control. Lamont's a grown ass man. He did whatever he wanted to do with that situation. Um, at first it was rough. And then, I wasn't going anywhere. Obviously, I had his children and we ended up getting married. But at the end of the day, as a step parent, as a bonus mom, um, there's certain things that I do have to elaborate with her. You know what I mean? So I think it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel comfortable disciplining their kid. So if Lamont wasn't in town and his daughter needed to be disciplined, I was calling his baby mom, like, yo, she's out of pocket right now. Like, you need to come over here and do something about it. And she would come. You know what I mean? She would come. So I'll give her that, you know. So I think, like I said, I don't think it's about control. It's more so like, you know, like you said, laying down the rules and regulations because, I need to know who my kids are going to be around. I need to know if my kids are comfortable around that person. So I wouldn't take it like it's about you. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Vidal. Yeah, I understand my kid's mom. It's in her nature to be in control. I'm an amazing father to my kids, and I want nothing but the best for them. And I would offer them or present them to something that isn't meeting my standards. Vidal, and that's what I went through, though. I made the decision. My baby mom didn't like it. But look, we can't say the same about the others, reverse, though. Because they might want that and then be petty and then go through 4 or 5 niggas and it's no bueno. Um, Again, you ask culture talks. Vanessa, you're my favorite baby mom. Shut up, Kev. She don't even she even the nigga doesn't do nothing for his kid ever. That must be fucking easy. It must be nice. Pop said, because it's not fair to my kids to have all these females in and out their lives. Niggas a hoe. That's what he's saying. Pop saying he a hoe. Pop saying he a little hoeski.
But now, if you feel that way, because I don't want to bash her, I don't really know her. If you feel that way, um, you as a man, you need to put your foot down. You're their protector. That's your role. You know what I mean? Like, you're their dad. And 90% of the time, I try to like let Lamont lead. Don't laugh.
No, laugh.
Oh, I'm like, don't laugh. I try to let Lamont lead. You know what I mean? I really, really do. I believe that in a household, a man has his role and a woman has her role. Not even a household, even as co-parenting. You know what I mean? Like 90% of the time, Lamont got it. That's just how I feel. Like growing up, that's how I was in my household. I had to listen to my dad. I listened to my mom, but my dad was in charge. You know what I mean? So I just feel like that's how it should be.
Pop said, yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little hoe. Um, that's a good that's good. I would say this because I'm gonna be real with you. If you think she's gonna give you that respect, give her the respect back. If you don't feel she's gonna give you that respect,
Mm-hmm.
you don't owe her shit. That's just real. That's just real nigga shit. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But then again, it goes to say too. I'm not gonna treat people how they treat me. I'm gonna treat them how I feel is it what's right. So like with me, I knew I was gonna be with Vanessa for a very long time, but I also knew I didn't want my kid not to like Vanessa and me and her already be in too deep. You know what I mean? So that's why I did what I did. I made a judgment call. It was either, and because that's what I told her after Kyla met Vanessa. Like, this is gonna be the only female Kyla's gonna ever be around. So,
Did you feel like
they go biting the cover.
yeah,
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? The cover moving? I was about to air it out on this bitch.
do you feel just a random question? Do you feel like if you would have not done that, like me meet Kyla first, do you feel like if I would have met Lynn first, it would have given her the chance to like pollute her mind?
Oh, that's a possibility. I didn't think of it like that. I thought of it more like me and you was already vibing. We done went on a few dates. We done hung out. I knew how, like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I'm enjoying what we're doing.
Yeah.
So to me, it was damn. What if my kid don't like her? Because remember, I told you, like, damn, if our kids don't like the other partner, I think we should just, you know what I'm saying, it's like dead the shit. Like, we was hanging out all the time, like, without the kids, before the kids knew.
Yeah.
So it was like, to me, I mean, to answer your question, yes, any parent can pollute a kid's mind.
Yeah.
Especially if they're not over a person, or they're just upset, or they're angry, or they're miserable. So that's the thing at the end of the day. But for me, that's not why I did it. I did it purely off of like, damn, I don't want to keep building a bond with someone and my kid don't like them, because my kid come first. So I got to dub her then. Like, nah, I don't want to do that. But again, me and Vanessa had communication, and I knew, like, I mean, all right, cool. My kid like her. It's a green light. And it is what it was. It was, the rest is history. Yeah. Don't forget, it's the Gooch world. Stay Gucci, y'all. You already know. Stay Gucci out here. Now, I mean, it ain't Gucci, it's Gucci. That was a good question. That was a good question. But, you know, I just feel like if the other person is not happy or miserable, they're not gonna want to see the other parent happy. So yeah, they will pollute, and that's not directed at one person. That's directed at anybody. Yeah. Quite honestly.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I got that. Any more questions, guys?
I got any more questions, y'all? Before we end this joint. Now, I mean, we're at the 2-hour mark. We can get up out of here. I'm gonna give y'all a few. I'm gonna show the pictures one more time. I ain't gonna lie. R.I.P. 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 to Buffalo individuals. Rest in power. Rest in power. Then we got the young queens and kings and the 2 beautiful teachers. Rest in power. Rest in power. And now let's, you know, we gonna Vidal said something.
Yeah, he did. And I love it because I'm right here with you. Honestly, it's biblical. A man is supposed to lead their family and treat his queen as Christ treated the church. I know I'm looking for Proverbs 31:30. Woman, nothing less. It's something I was pondering. My kids are only getting a healthy home right now. There's no woman needed right now. We are healing together. They don't need a broken home. Absolutely.
Amen.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's funny that you mentioned that because that's where I got, when me and Lamont separated, that's when I got really into my faith, and I started reading. He'll tell you, I read the Bible every day before I go to bed. I try to, and that's really what helped me heal, not only within my marriage, but within my life, within my children, in every aspect of my life. And yeah, and you're right. What they need right now is healing and the best version of yourself. So shout out to you for that.
Yep, that's facts. Thank yous everyone who tuned in, who commented, who gave questions, who answered questions.
Yep.
Who liked, who shared. I see people are liking and sharing. I can't read them all at the moment. I just seen Pop liked it, or I liked it, whoever. We got the same name, so it's fucking whatever. But I want to say thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. Again, this is very therapeutic to us. I hope it's therapeutic to use. If you have any questions, again, during the week, anonymous, or you want it to be answered right away, post it on the wall, post on Cultural Talks. Make sure you type in I notify, so exclamation notify, right?
Right.
Notify, so that when we go live, that y'all get the alert. And y'all, we don't got to tag y'all. We don't mind tagging y'all, but type exclamation notify so you know that we live. Get the notification. Don't forget, if you want to watch it on the TV and be able to comment, you can follow. You can subscribe on YouTube. You can put it on the TV, then you can comment from your phone. You know how that works. At the end of the day, You know, we're gonna talk about the good, the bad, the evil, the light. We're gonna talk about whatever, and we're gonna give you real. And there's so much. Oh, look, Monica already turned it on, girl. I see you. At the end of the day, listen. I want to again. I know I said it before. Entrepreneurs, if you have any sort of business and we could do any sort of collab, I will gladly do it. Um, you on my podcast talking about what you do, you have the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it. If you're a painter, bring some of your paintings.
Yeah.
If you got merch, give me a shirt, I'll rock it. Give me a hat, we'll rock it. We'll put it on the table, whatever.
If you make music, whatever, anything.
Music, we could start doing little music drops in here. Let me hear a little bar or something. I'm with whatever, man.
You do hair, whatever.
Yep, you do hair. My barber said he gonna cut my shit on live one day, and we're gonna ask questions about it. In a sense, that's the goal. You know, have him here. We do that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Lamont and Vanessa, true MVPs. We appreciate y'all. We love you guys.
We love you.
You know, it's hold on. What I can't see that. Hold on, Monica said something.
I got you with a painting. Yeah.
Come on, yo, get my good side. Get my good side, girl. Make sure though. Make sure it say it got the good. Yo, she should do that.
She should.
She should do a painting of the gooch. We could hang it up.
Yep, that'll be dope.
Oh my God, nigga said rep my Packers, cuz. Well, we had a good conversation. Now you want to do this? Why you want to do this? Like, listen, again, you want to come up, Vidal, and talk? We could talk. We could talk whatever. We could talk sports. We could talk whatever. I told you, culture entertainment is like it has a sports segment. That's what we usually do, but we talk about whatever here.
Yeah.
Like we've had rumor report segments that sometimes we're just doing the show last minute. That's why you don't see it. You don't see on this day because we're doing things last minute. But you know what? Just like you've seen the pictures of today, I'm going to start doing that more so that when we're talking about something, you can see it for a little bit and we can pull it away. You know, but we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Again, make sure you follow, you subscribe on YouTube. You follow us on TikTok.
Yeah.
You follow us on IG. You could message us on anything. We're quick with it. You know, all the merch and customers or support. I want to call them supporters. All our supporters that rock our merch. We have pictures of them. I even want to put the pictures on the live so y'all can see it more.
Yeah. Yep.
Monica said, that's what I got to do for y'all. I got to work on portraits though. That'll have to wait, but I can do a logo. Monica, whatever. You could, even if you got something already painted and you want us to show it, we'll show it.
Yeah.
Honest to God. Kev said, I feel bad for the Packers. No, Ryder said, all right, guys, we're going to get out of here. It's your boy, Lamont Phillips, a.k.a. God's Dirty Hands.
I'm Vanessa Phillips, a.k.a. Vanessa Phillips, the wife.
The wife?